Hello, class. This is Mr. Gibson, and today is the first day of our class, the Math 130 I60 Fall 2020, and I'm on the JetNet page as I'm doing this video for you. Now, I want to go over a few things for the class that will help you throughout the rest of this course. This course, again, is only 7 weeks. This is the last 7 weeks of the semester. It's really like 7.5 weeks, but it's really a 7 week course. We're going to go through the general setup of JetNet, sign in to Alex and everything like that, and also talking to you about completing the first pages of notes in order for you to be able to complete the check assignments that are due. We also will be going over the syllabus as well. And let me get started. Okay, on the JetNet page, basically has a greeting for you all that I put up here. And today was the first day of class, October 27th. And just to give you a little background on myself, I've been teaching with Jackson College for 9 years. I originally worked at Detroit Public Schools for 14 years before coming to Jackson College. I'm also an award-winning author, an active member of my church, and enjoy spending time with my wife, children, and family. Okay, so there are a few key things that you all need to know for this course. First thing on the JetNet page, I would strongly suggest that you go and watch the introduction. You just click on it and the video will play. And then second, we have the syllabus here. Now there's a syllabus video, but then there is an actual syllabus here. Where you see the word syllabus here, you would click here and your syllabus will come up. Now, with this syllabus here, you notice here has everything that's needed for this course. It has my name, I'm Mr. Jerome Gibson, my email, my office will be online with Big Blue Button, JetNet, and also I need to add in Zoom. I will have some Zoom sessions going as well. Okay, my phone number, you could call me on my cell or you could call the office number. I would prefer that you call the cell or email me. That would be the fastest way to get in touch with me. Now, my office hours are from 11 to noon, Monday through Thursday. And as you all know, our class meets from noon to 1, Monday through Thursday. Now, course information, we're going to be using this program called Alex. And you will get to Alex by going to alex.com or you could do the HTTPS. Now, in order to sign into Alex, you have to use this Connect Math course ID and then the class time and location, Big Blue Button, and JetNet. We all know that the time is from noon to 1 o'clock for class time as far as the synchronized sessions go. Now, the required materials for the class, of course, you need your course pack, and then you also need some form of internet access with your computer and also Excel or Google Docs access. You need a webcam, especially for the days that we will be doing things like as far as the midterm and the final exam, you definitely will need your webcam then. Okay, now all lessons will be taught synchronized using Big Blue Button on Monday through Thursday from noon to 1 p.m. Now, the course description, you can read that at your leisure. And by the way, I would suggest that you download this syllabus so you will have it on your computer or print it out so you will have a physical copy of it. I'm going to skip down here to the grading for the course. Okay, now as far as grading is concerned, in order to pass this course, you need at least a 2.0 out of the class. A 2.0, the lowest 2.0 you could get is a 70%. So you need at least a 70% out of this course in order to pass the course. Anything below a 70%, you will have to retake this course again. And the grade breakdown is here. We have class participation. We have the online Alex homework. We have the worksheets. we have 4 projects and a midterm and a final. Now, for the midterm and final, I know that you're not required to come to the Big Blue Button sessions, but for the midterm and final, you are required to physically appear those days on some type of webcam. So I will be able to see you. Okay, now the course assignments, the Alex homework, I will lightly go over that today. Participation, basically participation is those check assignments that you all will be doing. That's mainly your participation grade. Then you have worksheets in the course as well that you need to complete. And then we have our projects and the midterm and final exam, just like was shown earlier. Now, extra credit policy, there is no extra credit in this course. The absence policy, basically, as far as makeup work is concerned, you need to let me know if you're going to be absent. And what I mean by absent, I'm not necessarily talking about missing a Big Blue Button sessions because like I said, you're not required to come to those. But when I say absent, that means as though you cannot do any work for a couple days, like the check assignments and everything. So you need to let me know in order for me to set up a time where we could work something out. Okay, we have some important dates here. Um, the upcoming important date here would be November 25th to 29th. That is the Thanksgiving break. And also December 19th is the official last day for this semester. However, our class actually ends on December 17th. Now, as far as moving on, we have a few things here that you can read at your leisure. Um, Now we have to look here at this absent attendance and participation policy. Okay, just as in a traditional classroom course, regular class participation and keeping up on the reading and assignments is strongly correlated with survival in college. It is my recommendation that you plan to do your assignments and take your exams before the last day they are due. If problems occur, there is time to fix them before the deadline. Now, I want you to look at here at this boldface items here. It says if you miss more than 3 consecutive class periods, you will be dropped from the course. If at any point in the semester you have missed half or more than half of the class periods, you will be dropped from the course. Now, I know that seems strange with me telling you that you're not required to attend the Big Blue Button sessions, but they are highly recommended. But this is how attendance will be taken in the course. You can attend that day's Big Blue Button session. That's an easy way to get your attendance in. Or you could complete that day's Alex homework assignments. Like for instance, if we do section 1-1, if you complete 1-1's homework the day that we complete it, that would be considered your attendance. Or complete that day's 1 question quiz. Now, when I say 1 question quiz, I'm talking about the check assignment. So whenever we cover a section, the check assignment is due that day by 11:59 p.m. that night. So these are the 3 ways that I take attendance. Big Blue Button session attendance, or you complete the homework for that day, even though the homework will be due later. But if you go in and do the homework of the section we covered that day, that will count as attendance. Or if you complete the check assignment, either one of those 3 will count as your attendance. Now it says failure to do either of these activities in any given week without express consent via email by the instructor will result in being dropped or withdrawn from the course for non-participation. If an absence is unavoidable, it is the student's responsibility to learn the material missed. Also, since no late work is accepted, it is up to the student to make sure the instructor allows them to make up any missed assignment from an instructor approved excused absence. Now, the caveat here, the instructor reserves the right to make changes to the syllabus as the instructor deems necessary. Now, there is one change that I am going to make here, and it'll just be for these first couple days. It's not going to be throughout the semester. But if you cannot attend the Big Blue Button session this week, or you're not able to complete the check assignments, your attendance can be counted by you signing into Alex. Now, your attendance counting has nothing to do with your overall grade as far as, you're missing a check assignment or homework assignment. But if you sign into Alex only this week, then that will count as your attendance. Past this week, the only way your attendance will be counted are these three ways here. Now, where to get help? We have my office hours. You can stop by my office hours and I will gladly help you. And I will go over how you would get to my office hours. Then we have the Center for Student Success, Connect Math, and each other. Now, here is the syllabus. Now, between today and tomorrow, we're supposed to cover sections 1.1 and 1.2. And then Thursday, we're supposed to cover 1.3, 1.4, and so on. Now, if you notice here, the first project is due November 5th. So November 5th is the deadline for that first project to be due. And I will go over that today as well. Now, and then as we scroll down here, we have your midterm. Your midterm is broken up into 2 days. Monday, November 16th and Tuesday, November 17th. If you are working or whatever, you need to let me know if you cannot make these dates. If you cannot make these dates, when you email me, you need to let me know what dates you can make and the times, because I don't want to go back and forth on the email. You let me know by the end of this week what days that you could do for the midterm and also for the final. Because like I said, I must see you on those days or a designated day that we pick. This is not something that you could just do and I do not have interaction with you. So again, you have until Friday to send me dates, that alternative dates and times, and make sure it's more than just one date that you could do this, because I have a schedule too. And so I would need to know what date and time that you would like to meet to take your midterm or final. Now, one other thing, if you cannot, like say you can only take one day off work or you only have one day available. If you do that with the midterm, you have to take both parts in that day and you will only get 2 hours because each part gets 1 hour each. So if you want to take both parts in one setting, it'll just be a 2 hour time block for you. Now we come down here to the final. The final exam is December 15th, December 16th. Again, you have until this Friday to let me know if we need to do alternative dates for your final. The reason why I'm doing this this early is because I have to set up appropriate times for you to take your final and midterm, because it cannot go past the last day of class. Now, as far as your final is concerned, you can take your final early, but you cannot take it later than the last designated day of class. So please email me and let me know. Now, that's enough with the syllabus. There's also a video on the syllabus if you want to watch that as well. Okay, Alex. We have the Alex sign-in video here and also alex.com. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go through the sign up for Alex with you all. Now, there's a certain spot that I have to stop at, but I'm going to go through as much as I can, and then you will have to finish up the rest. And you can watch this Alex video. But if I click here, what you will have to do on the alex.com is click New Student, click on Sign Up Now, and then you have to do your class code. Now, I did make a video on Alex, but that was using another syllabus. You have to go to your syllabus and then type in the code. Your code is back up here at the top. This is your code. This VE9YL. Say VE9YL. Let's see the last part. F3LAM. F3LAM. Then you'll press continue. Now this should come up. This will have my name. This will have our class here, I60. And this is the information you need. You will click confirm. And then here, if you have used Alex before, you can click on yes, use your username and password. If you have not used Alex before, you will keep it on no and click continue. And then you will fill out all of this information. You don't need your student ID number. And then you have to click on I agree and then continue. Now listen, when you put in your email address, make sure it's an email that you actually use. Because what I do, I email students information from Alex. So make sure that it's an email that you actually check. And then a student ID number, you don't have to put your student ID number. Now your password, please, whatever password you use, please text it to yourself, because I would not have access to your password. If you don't remember your password, or you got it linked to some email that's hard to get to, then there's nothing I can do. You will have to sit with the company and they will try and do a fix for you. But you need to text yourself your password. Now, once you fill out this page, and I can't go past this page, once you fill out this page and press continue, they're going to give you a username. Now, you cannot change that username, so you need to text that username to yourself as well. So you need to text your password to yourself. You need to text your username to yourself as well, because that is how you would get into Alex. So this is as far as I could go as far as the Alex sign in, and you all could complete the rest. Now, big blue button. Now this is where we're going to have our classes, and also this is where the videos of the class are going to be housed. Now this video I'm presently making is not going to be on Big Blue Button. I just did a screencast recording for this video to make it a little easier for me. So, but past that, after today, all of your videos are going to be in Big Blue Button, and I will show you how to access those videos. Now, I will tell you this. With those videos, sometimes it takes a few hours before those videos will upload. So what I would suggest that you do, as far as the general work of the class and for you to keep up with the check assignments, I'm going to show you some videos that you can look at, but I still would suggest that you watch the class videos as well. Okay, now the assignment calendar that's below, the check assignments, they're below too. And they're also due after each class by 11:59 p.m. Now the best ways to contact me is my email and my phone. Now I do have Remind here in the Big Blue Button sessions, which is fine as well. I will be sending out a Remind code when I send you all the next email. So you all can sign up for a Remind as well. Now, it says here to get responses within 24 hours. please contact me before 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. You must contact me before 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Now, on Fridays, I am going to actually be um, my weekend. I have meetings and other things I have to attend to, but I will periodically check my email on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But to have a guaranteed 24-hour response back, I will Monday through Thursday by 4 p.m. I will contact you within the 24 hours. Now, we have the Big Blue Button class sessions and video notes. I'm going to show you all how to access that in just 1 second. Okay, so now we already talked about the Big Blue Button sessions. Okay, number 8, the worksheet assignments. Now, you will have worksheet assignments that need to be turned in. They will be uploaded to JetNet. I will grade it and I will put the grade into Alex. So here's a little video here for an app called Cam Scanner. You should have gotten some of the papers with your course pack that has the worksheets in it. If you do not have that, I do have an electronic copy that you will have to either download, print out, write on, and then scan. So you can use Cam Scanner. It's a free app. And then there's a video here to show you how to scan multiple pages. So say you have 5 worksheets during a week. I do not want them separated. I want you to turn them in all at one time. So you can do them, but once you're done with all of them for the week, you can scan them and then upload them at one time. You can scan them as if they could just be one document. So I just want them all at one time, not separated. Now, getting down here, right here below, please click below to access Big Blue Button. So this is how you would get to the Big Blue Button course. You will click here, and it should show up. Sometimes my computer goes a little slow. Okay, so you'll click here, and then it'll have here with the big blue button, you will click join session, and then you will join the session. Now listen, when you join the session, it's going to give you 2 options. One of the options is going to be headphones, the other option is a microphone. I want you to sign up with the microphone. And the reason being is this here. You can mute the microphone if you're, afraid of saying something. But by having the microphone, it makes it a lot easier if you have a question, a quick question, because our class is only an hour. So if you have a lengthy question, you're trying to type in the chat, probably would take too long for the duration that we have for the class. Whereas you could switch the mic off and just be like, look, I have a question on X, Y, and Z. And then you could mute it again and then I'll answer your question. So now office hours. Now, if you want to come to my office hours, when you click on office hours, it's going to take you to Zoom. Now, one other thing about this, Zoom is also what I'm going to use when I give you all your midterm and final. So we will get to that a little later. But between 11 and noon, Monday through Thursday, if you need me, get on the office hours and I'll gladly answer any of your questions. Now the projects. Now according to the syllabus, you have 4 projects that are due. So to get to the projects, you will click here. You'll click on projects. And then we have the projects here. We have 4 projects. Now, Unit 1 projects, some of these projects require you to use these Excel files. So you have to read the project and it will tell you whether or not you need one of these Excel files in addition to what they're asking you here. So once you complete this, then you will be able to do the assignment. Now, let me go back here. So this is where you get your projects. Okay, now, Course documents. Now, the course documents is just a file that shows you how to sign into Alex, which we basically went through already. Okay, the exam reviews. You click here on exam review. Let's see, take a little while here. All right, now if you notice here, we have two midterm reviews, and then we have the final exam reviews. Now let me explain this to you. With the two midterm reviews, you only need these two in order to do the midterm. It's no problem. But for the final, you actually need all four. You actually need all four for the final, for the review, for you to get a very good final exam review. Now, one other thing, just to show you this real quick. When I click on the review, it downloads, but let's see, okay. Now, the one thing I like about these reviews, if you scroll all the way to the end of the review, it has the answer key. So when you're doing the review, you do the review and then you could go and check your answers. And then if you find that some of it was difficult or some of your answers didn't quite match up, you could come and ask me for assistance. And that's for all of them. They have the answers. Now, let's go back. Now the worksheets. Now remember I told you, if you don't have the worksheets, if you got your textbook from the bookstore mailed to you, you should have the worksheets as well. But if you do not have the worksheets, then you can get the digital copy and download it, fill it out, and then scan it. Now just to let you know, I'm going to pull up this camera so I can let you see what the packet looks like. It says Math 130 Course Pack Fall 2020. This has all of your worksheets in it. And then you have your regular course pack, which should look somewhat like this here. The Math in Our World, a Quantitative Literacy Approach. These are the two documents that you need here. All right. Now, we're going to continue on. All right, so now the Alex homework, if you click here, it's just going to take you to the Alex website so you can sign in and start doing the homework. I will go over that in a minute about the homework. Now, this slot right here, this is for me, not for you. This first one, Alex homework, that's for you. Now, this is for me just to upload grades. Okay, now, I told you all there were some videos for the notes, and also there's a filled out course pack as well. Okay. Okay, so now we get here to the filled out course pack notes. If you click here, it'll take you to this page, and it has the filled in workbook pages. So if you click here on 1-1, it's actually a PDF. It's a PDF of a PowerPoint. And it goes through and shows you all of the questions that you have for section 1-1 and their respective answers. Now you could go through that, copy that down if you so choose, and so on. But I would imagine that a lot of people would like, if you're not coming to the Big Blue Button sessions or cannot see the video, you can click here. And this would take you to the videos for the particular section. Like here, this is 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, all the way down to 1-6. These are videos you could watch. You just click there. Now this video is 53 minutes and 24 seconds, but most of the videos are not that long. It's just that this first one was quite lengthy. All right, so now, let's see, and we have the videos all the way up to the end of the class. Now let's talk about week 1 and let's talk about these videos. Before you go, I need to let you know that you're going to have to watch the videos for 1-1 and 1-2 today. For 1-1 and 1-2. And also do the check assignments. You have until 11:59 p.m. tonight to do the check assignments. Now you can watch the videos or you can go to the filled out course pack notes. Either one is fine, but again, you must do the check assignment for 1-1 and 1-2. Now we come down here the first week. The first week you have a syllabus quiz that's due Friday by 11:59 p.m. It will have questions about the syllabus. Now, we have a course evaluation here. Now, this course evaluation is optional. I would hope that you would fill it out as well by Friday night or even Saturday, which would be fine. Course evaluation is basically you're telling me what do you think would make this course better. And with this first evaluation, it's better not compared to the course itself, but compared to other math classes you've taken because we're just getting started, so it's kind of hard to compare it. But I would just say go back to your other math courses and let me know what you would want to do. Okay, let's take a look at the syllabus quiz. Okay, with the syllabus quiz, when you click on it, you'll just put your email address, last name, first name, and then it asks you it's 10 questions. What is the name of your instructor? You'll just click on it, and then so on. How can you contact your instructor? You got options there. What is the minimum percent needed to pass Math 130? And then so on. And then you will submit it afterwards. Now this, you have more than one attempt that you could take. So I'm just letting you know, you have unlimited attempts until Friday at 11:59 p.m. Now, we come down here to the check assignments. Remember I said you have to do check, 1-1 check, and 1-2 check. Now I'm just going to give you a little bit of advice. Let's say that you're pressed for time right now. And I'm just giving you this advice for this assignment. I'm not giving you a blank check to do this for every assignment because you need to learn this work. But if you click on a check assignment, it tells you where it says you get 2 attempts. You click on attempt quiz now, and it tells you what question and the page number. So let's just say you cannot really go through everything right now. You could at least go to the question in the page and then find the answers with the filled in notes. So you could at least complete this check assignment. Do you all follow that? Okay. Now, again, 1-1 and 1-2 are due tonight. Let me go back here. 1-1 and 1-2 are due tonight. And then the others, 1-3 and 1-4, probably be due tomorrow and so on. And then the worksheets. Whatever we cover this week from 1-1 to 1-7, whatever we cover this week, you have to do it all and upload it. And you will upload it as the one document. You will click here. It'll still take a little while to ramp up. All right, now, for some reason it says that the assignment is overdue. I'll fix that. But don't worry about it. Even if it say the assignment is overdue, still add your submission. So even though it has the wrong date, if you ever encounter that, still just add your submission. Then you could just shoot me an email and say, Mr. Gibson, the date is off. And then I could click on add submission. It'll still take a little time here. All right. Now, what you would do, you would take your file and drop it in here. Now, you could drop, now I would just say this. PDFs are the best. If you use the Cam Scanner app, you will be able to save it as a PDF, drop it in here, and you're done. Sometimes people are not able to do the Cam Scanner app. So if you took a picture of it or something like that and maybe had it as a JPEG, I could look at that as well. All right. Now, I want to answer a couple questions here, and it mainly pertains to Alex, but let me go down here. We have week 2. Project will be submitted just like your worksheets would. You just click on it and upload it. Now, here's the midterm. Now, when you click on the midterm, it actually takes you to Alex. So, what you would need to do before you click on the midterm, you will go up here, it says the day of the midterm. You will go up here, click on my office hours. And then, so you'll click on the office hours and it'll take you to Zoom. You'll go there first, and then I will give you the password for the midterm, and you will stay on Zoom where I could see you and you would take your test while you're on Zoom. Okay, now that'll be midterm, part 1 of 2, and then part 2 of 2. And let's see. And then the final exam is the same way. You will click on the office hours to get into Zoom, and then you will also click on the final exam, and it will take you to Alex, and you will be able to take it there. All right, so now that takes care of the JetNet portion. Now there's 2 other little things that I need to show you, and then we will be done for today. But first, let me do a quick reminder. You must watch and take notes for sections 1.1 and 1.2, either watching the video or going out to the filled out course pack notes. You have to get those notes. And then before 11:59 p.m. tonight, you need to do the lesson 1.1 check and lesson 1.2 check. The syllabus quiz and the course evaluation, you have basically until Friday to get those done by 11:59 p.m. And also you have until Friday, 11:59 p.m. to get these worksheets done as well. All right. Now, 2 last things that I want to go over. 1, I want to go over Desmos. Now, Desmos is the main calculator we use in this course. Now, you can use a TI-84, that's fine. But Desmos is a free calculator that you get online that you can also get on your phone. So, what you would need to do, because I want everyone to sign up for Desmos, because when you're doing your some of your projects, you're going to need to use Desmos. Also, you may need to submit some things to me from Desmos. So if you have your Desmos account, it'll be easy for you to submit something to me. Okay, now we have Desmos. You will go to desmos.com and then click on Graphing Calculator. And then you will have this pop up. Now, if you're new to Desmos, as far as not creating an account, you will click on Sign Up. And then now, if you want to use an external account, like if you click I agree and I have, you could sign up with Google or you could sign up with Apple if you have those email accounts. But if you don't, you have to click on email address and then type in your email and give your name or nickname. And if you notice, the check marks are still there, and then you will click create account. And that's what will create your account. Now I'm going to log in for a second. If I log in, let me log in with Google. So I did mine with Google. Okay, as soon as I logged in, my name popped up. Just to let you know this is my account. Now, let's say I had an assignment that I needed to turn in. Let's say the answer was just 5x. And this was the assignment I needed to turn in. What makes this nice is you could email me this. First, you would save this and you could rename it. You could title it, I just put the number 1. All right. Say this is the graph here. This is number 1. This is the graph. This is the answer. How you would send this to me, you would go to this block with this arrow in it, click on it, and it will give you a link here. You would just press copy, and then you would just email me the link, and then I would see exactly what you had here and be able to grade it. That's one of the better features of Desmos. And we will be going over more features of Desmos as we go through this class. So please sign up for Desmos. Okay, next, we're going to go back here to Alex. I'm going to sign in to Alex really quick. Let me sign in real quick. Just give me 1 second. All right. So now I signed in to Alex. Now I will go to your class. Now go to gradebook. Well, let me see. Yeah, I think gradebook. You all really don't have much assignments in here, so I could go here for a second. Okay, now if we look here, we have the names here of all the students that have signed up here. So I need everyone else to sign up as well. So this week only, your sign up will actually be your attendance for today. So if you've already signed up, your attendance for today is taken care of through the Alex, but it will not be there for you tomorrow as far as your attendance is concerned. That is just for today. Tomorrow, you have to have one of the 3 completed: big blue button session, check assignment, or doing the homework for that particular day. Like for instance, if you were listening to this video and let's say you didn't do the check assignment, then what you would do, you would actually go online. You could do your homework, 1-1 and 1-2, or the check assignment, and then you will get your attendance credit. Now, if we look here, let's start here with the homework. The homework is due November 15th for chapters 1 and 2. So by 11:59 p.m., chapters 1 and 2 homework is due. And then we have our midterm. Midterm, you have the 16th and then also the 17th. Then we come here to the chapter 3 homework, and that's due December 13th from chapter 3 all the way and including chapter 4. And then the final exam is on the 15th or the 16th for completion. Now, are there any questions? Any questions? Okay. Okay, class, since there's no more questions, I do have one thing that I negated to show you all back here on the JetNet page. I did not physically show you the worksheets. So when I go to the worksheet folder, I just want to show this to you. Okay, now it says course pack, but you'll go to this Math 130 course pack, click on it, it'll download, and then it'll show you the worksheets. And these are the worksheets you will need to complete. So that's how you will access the worksheets. Okay, so if there are no more questions, I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, I forgot one other very important thing before we leave. I need to show you how to access the videos on Big Blue Button once they become available. Now, I know that we're not going to have a video today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to one of my older classes that I know have videos for it. So I'm going to go to that class and then I'm going to let you see where you will access videos from. Now, this was another class of mine. But let me go here. Okay, you'll get back on Big Blue Button. And then what you would do here, where it says join session, down below it will have where you can access videos. So I will have the videos titled. It'll be more than just week 2 or week 1. It'll have the section number like 1.3 or 1.4 once the videos are available. So all you have to do, you see these down here, click on video, and then you add a video and you can press play and the video will start. So that's basically how you will access the videos on Big Blue Button once they become available. I will be sending out this video, the link to this video, so you all will be able to watch it. And so have a wonderful day and see you all tomorrow, noon to 1.